The story of mortal engines begins on a post-apocalyptic Earth. These are the dark centuries. Mankind has been reduced to a few thousand individuals, scattered bands of savages who hide in cellars and caverns to escape the plague winds and the poisoned rain. This is a savage age, where life is cheap, and most will happily sell their own children for a tin of salted meat. So begins the age of the great traction cities, metropolises of the old world, reconstructed in layers and fitted with titanic traction wheels. These traction cities hunt for smaller traction towns which they consume with enormous mechanical jaws. The smaller cities are pulled into the digestion yards where they are stripped for parts, mined for artifacts, and its people either sold as slaves or inducted as citizens. This savagery comes to be accepted as municipal Darwinism. Mortal Engines is the first book of the Hungry Cities Chronicles by English novelist and illustrator Philip Reeve. The series may be described as steampunk, a form of science fiction characterized by steam-powered machinery rather than advanced electronic technology. H.G. Wells and Jules Verne are widely considered to be the godfathers of steampunk writing. At the heart of our story is a hideously scarred young woman named Hester Shaw, who is on a suicide mission. She infiltrates London and attempts to murder the celebrated London historian Thaddeus Valentine. A naive young man foils her attempt, and to their mutual surprise, his misplaced loyalty and her thirst for vengeance take them on an adventure out of London and across the known world. It is a grand tale with almost as many moving parts as the colossal mechanized edifice of a traction city. Renegade pilots, piratical towns, even a robot mercenary called Shrike. What are we to make of municipal Darwinism? Is it a futuristic way of describing the ancient contest between nomadic and agrarian societies? Is it a commentary on Neo-Liberalism and our increasingly globalized world? Can we draw parallels between modern London's trend towards the status of a city-state within Britain and the trundling predator of Mortal Engines? However you look at it, the world of Mortal Engines raises interesting questions about geopolitics and social order in a chaotic world. It is a fun, fast-paced adventure in an evocative setting. However, it suffers from the typical limitations of all young adult fiction, namely that the main characters are relatable teenagers in extraordinary situations. In the next couple of years, we shall hear a lot more about Mortal Engines thanks to its long-awaited adaptation to the big screen. We have every reason to have high expectations of the films, and we, at the Odessia Project, look forward to the fascinating discussions that they will give rise to.